Hi everyone, my name is Ali and I welcome you all to Study 361 channel video series Artificial Intelligence for All. In today's video, the topic of discussion is what is artificial intelligence? Before introducing the topic, I will talk something about artificial intelligence that these days everybody is talking about this topic and we all want to know about what is artificial intelligence. Every person in any field, no matter he is from computing background or from non-computing background like social sciences, physical sciences, management sciences, they all want to know what is artificial intelligence. Now let us see. AI is everywhere around us. So when we try to watch a video, YouTube video, so we see that there are videos recommended to us based on our searching criterias or the watching history or the likes we do or the way we subscribe different channels. So there is a AI model which is trained based on the data they get from our patterns, and then they suggest us the videos. Once you see a video about cooking tutorials, or if you are looking at videos for football matches, you will be getting the similar kind of videos recommended to you. Similarly, if we talk about the traveling we do every day, sometimes we don't know the place where we want to go and we just use the Google Maps. So traffic routes, there can be many traffic routes for the that specific place, and Google Maps they help us with the Google routes. How they learn, again in this case the AI model of Google learn, it sees that how the other people traveled on the similar routes, what are the directions they followed, and according to that it guides us to go to that specific location. Again, the data is stored for unlocking the phone, like when we have to and unlock the phone, we every day see that we use our phone many times every day. And then in the beginning we remember we have been asked for our fingerprints, for our face, different directions, and then those directions of our face and or the fingerprints they were saved in the mobile phone, and then an AI model was trained on it, and that is helping us to unlock the mobile phone every day, anytime when we are using. So all these examples, all these things happening around us tells us that now living without artificial intelligence in this era is not simple. You need to learn the basics of AI. Then now here is a question from my side for you. Please tell me that what AI application you usually use in the comments, or what tool you usually use. I'm sure that most of you use Siri or ChatGPT, but what is your favorite? Please do tell me in your comments. Now let us talk about the basic definition of artificial intelligence for the people from all over the world. So AI basically can be defined as that it means teaching machines. AI is the method of teaching machines to learn, think, and act like humans so that machines can help us to solve problems in making decisions and understanding the language. Now, we have talked about different scenarios or different examples from real life where AI is being used. And I have already explained it to you that how the data is collected by YouTube, or how that data is collected by Google, or how your mobile phone have collected your data to be able to train a model and then predict the outcome. So now let us see an example of weather forecast prediction, that it will rain or it will be a sunny day by using a small data. So this data will be able to will help you to understand that how intelligence models are usually trained. So it's a very basic example. If you see there are 10 rows. So in these 10 rows, you see there are different parameters or attributes like temperature in Celsius, and then humidity in percentage, and then wind in kilometer per hour. And the label of this data is either it will rain or not, like sunny or rainy. So if you look at the data in different rows, so first row says that the temperature is 30 and the humidity is 70 and then wind pressure is 10. So if these are the values of these parameters, the outcome is sunny. If you look at the second row, 28 is the temperature, 80 is humidity, and wind is 5. So if you see temperature is a little low and humidity is a little high, then it is rainy. So from this two, we can see that if the temperature goes down a little and humidity is rising, then there are chances then that it will rain. So let us see the third row. So it says that 25 is the temperature, 85 is the humidity. So humidity is increased a lot, temperature is again going down. And if you see the wind, it's 15 now. Before it was 10, 5, and now it's 15, and but still it is rainy. So what we learned from all this so far is that whenever the temperature is going down and humidity is increasing, and no matter, I think the wind is not playing a critical role in this. So sometimes we use many features in the beginning, but we see that some feature is not useful or some parameter is not useful, then we exclude it. So wind can be excluded in this scenario, and we can make the decisions based on temperature and humidity, especially for this type of data. Many people will say that they have learned about machine learning or artificial intelligence models learning from large data sets or from huge data sets or big data. So let me tell you, this is the example I took just to simply explain that how the AI models are trained to you. So if you look at this, in this example, the temperature varies only between like 25 to 35. So we are not considering high temperature like 45, 40, 50, or we are also not considering the temperature here, which is 0 or 5 degree. It's very cold one. No. So what we see in humidity again is that humidity is usually from 0 to 100, but in this case we are considering only 55 and above. So we are not considering the humidity when it is 20, 25, 30, this the lower values. And if we look at the wind, so wind have different values, but we already saw that wind is not playing a very critical role in this training. So we can ignore that. So now the model is trained by using these rows, and there are 10 rows. Then next we have the two rows which we have to test the model. Then if you look at this, the first temperature is 24 and then humidity is 82. So if you see the temperature is low, humidity is a little on the higher side, wind pressure is around 12, so it will rain, because we learned from the previous training that the temperature, low temperature and high humidity may result in rain. And now look at the second row, which is 33 temperature, humidity is 58. So here temperature is a little on the higher side above 30 and the humidity is just average like around 50, and then the wind is 9, so it will be sunny. This is what we can, thus the model will tell us. So the model have learned similar to us. Just like by looking at the data, we can also do the predictions in a similar way. The model have learned from us, and he is able to tell everything according to the learning he did from the data. So in summary, we can say that if humidity is high and temperature is low or moderate one, it will rain. If humidity is medium and the temperature is high, then it will be sunny. So basically the training is done on the data, and then on the unseen data, this is predicted by the machine learning or artificial intelligence model on the new data. So let me ask you a question. If the temperature is 5 degree and humidity is 40 degree and wind pressure is 10 kilometer per hour, what will be the outcome here? So think. You are thinking similarly, AI model will be thinking, because he has no answer. He has no answer to this. Maybe he will say rain, or maybe he will say sunny. And same is the problem with you. You will be thinking because you haven't seen any examples relevant to that low temperature or that low humidity. So here the model will need more data to learn. That's why we say that the more the data is given to the artificially intelligent models, the more the better they learn, and their accuracy improves with the more the data is given. So another important thing is the variation in the data. So if the variation in the data is too much, then the model will need too many rows as an example. But if the variation is low, so there, the data is not very sparse, it means the model will learn even from maybe 100, 200, 300 rows very well, and it will be able to predict maybe accurately up to 90%. So if the models, machine learning models or artificial intelligence models, are able to predict up to 90%, they are easily used, or they can be happily used for doing the predictions, because that is a very good accuracy for any model. Then now I have a question for you people, that if the temperature is 25-degree, humidity is 81%, wind pressure is 10 kilometer per hour, so what do you think? It will be raining or it will be sunny? Please put your answer in the comments. Now let us come to the summary of this video. We talked about some basic examples of artificial intelligence, and then how we can commonly describe it, and an example we saw where the model can be trained using a data examples, and then it can be tested to see that it can predict the outcomes or not. And finally, I will ask you that if you have any questions, please do ask in the comment section, and do like and subscribe and share this video if you liked it. And in future, if you want to see any type of similar type of video, just write the topic in the comments. Also, I will make a video on that as well. So this is all for this video. Bye bye.